What is up, gente? What is up, people? What is going on? So in this video, I'm going to talk about the OTR training experience, as a student. So on my last video, I told you guys that I would make a video about it, and man, it's, I got caught up in different things, so I totally forgot about it, but I'm going to do it now. Now, this is all from my experience with the trainer I had, so your experience might differ a little bit depending on who you got, depending on what kind of mindset your trainer has, depending on, just depending on just depending on what kind of person he or she is, you know what I'm saying? So first of all, me and the trainer, we left out of our home terminal in Lakeland, Florida, and we went up mostly throughout the Northeast. Now, for me, I was given a minimum of 10 days to be out with him. And that's because if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, I had already done a whole month of training, both regional and over the road. But, I ended up quitting and ended up coming back. So this time around, they only wanted me to do a minimum of 10 days. Which was fine because with my trainer this time around, he really instilled in me a lot of things I didn't learn the first time around. And he made me feel really comfortable and really, I guess, he assured me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to always repeat in my videos that when I came into trucking, man, I was brand new. I didn't know nothing. I had no experience whatsoever. I didn't have no homies. I didn't have no friends. I didn't have no familia. I didn't have no family. So to me, this was, the training part of it, being a student with the trainer, it was literally the first time, I was actually learning. Besides CDL school, besides trucking school, man. Because in trucking school, honestly, man, what you learn there is very, very, like, compacted. It's like they hand you just the very basics, just enough so that you can earn your CDL, and that's it, really. And unless you got people that who are into trucking to school you, to put you up on game, to to really instill stuff in you, then you're really not prepared for the real world of trucking after CDL school in trucking school. That's my opinion, though. So anyways, so I did 10 days of over the road training with my trainer. So we went throughout the hills and mountains throughout the Northeast. The trainer I had, I really gotta be thankful for him, man, because he was an older dude. He shared with me his experiences, several years ago of how he got into trucking. He made me feel really assured and confident because he also started from scratch, from zero, not knowing anybody, just like me. So he always told me throughout throughout the days I was with him that, hey, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be okay, because I was once in your shoes. Except that, with his trainer, he didn't have a good trainer. So he told me, I'm going to do my best to teach you everything and to show you everything that I can, so that you won't go through the stuff that I went through. And I feel like he really did that. He really did a good job at that. He would make me take initiative. He would ask me, what would you do in this situation? He just made me feel, really assured, man. And of course, in 10 days, you're not going to be able to learn everything. There's going to be some situations where, of course, you'll need to, eventually learn as you go. But for the, general stuff, you'll be all right, man. So we ended up in Pennsylvania, Tennessee, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia area. I got to experience the Northeast, and it really is crazy, man. It was a good experience, man, with my trainer. Me and him still keep in contact. He still texts me, asks me how things are going. Because now I am solo. And we still keep in contact. I'm also, still in contact with the guy I was with the first, phase of the training. When I was training regional with, that trainer. And I also keep in contact with him. I think we call each other every other day. If you guys do over the road training with, a trainer, what I would pay attention to is those mountains, those hills, how to use your engine brake, how to set, how to stop brake, and just pay attention to, whatever they tell you, how to calibrate your brakes, what to do when your truck starts slowing down, turn on your flashers and whatnot. And overall, man, just, just pay attention to the trainer, man. And, I just hope that you guys do have a good trainer, you know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, if your trainer, he or she, is in it, to teach you and to, to show you what to do, ride with him, do as he says or he or she says, and you'll be good, man. Now, over the road is a whole different experience, man, because you'll be sometimes at, some locations, at some docks, some receivers, you'll be there for a couple of hours. Take some canned foods, take some, non-perishable foods. Just keep that in mind too, man. When you're out over the road, training, to, bring some snacks, bring some food, bring something to keep you entertained, I know we all have phones and whatnot, but I'm just letting you know, because, sometimes sometimes we don't know, you know what I'm saying? And luckily for me, this time around, I knew what to do. And just be prepared that you might not shower for a day because you're waiting at a place, and it just might be that, man. It just might be that. But the good thing with my trainer was every day he would always ask me if I wanted a shower, and we would stop at a Love's truck stop, and we would do that, and we would park at rest areas and whatnot. So I'm very grateful for this guy. I really am, and I had a very good experience, man. I can't really say that I had a bad experience this time around. I feel like I learned a lot, and with this over the road experience. But yeah, the first phase of my training, first few weeks, was with the other guy, and we did regional runs mostly at night to to a grocery store chain up in the Atlanta area, and that was great, man. That's what I'm doing actually now that I'm solo. I'm doing the regional grocery store account, and it's been great to me, at least, and I'm glad that I was able to do that, and I'm glad that I'm able to do that now that I'm solo. I think I'm going into my 3rd week solo. I think that's about as much as I can share, because I really don't know what else to say other than just ride with the trainer, man. And once you're going over the road, just make sure to bring some snacks and something to munch on, and some non-perishable foods. I would bring some baby wipes, because there's gonna be some days where you're gonna be at them docks or them receivers, and you're not gonna be able to shower, and especially this time of the year, because I'm recording this in July. It might be a little hot out there, so depending on where you're at, so you want to bring some baby wipes, wipe yourself down just in case you can't get access to a shower, or you didn't shower the day before. You do have the right to ask your trainer, hey, I want to take a shower, can you please stop at a Love's when we leave here or whatever. And my trainer, he made sure that he asked me every day, when once we hit the road, at least, what I'm saying, once we hit the road. Obviously, if you're stuck at a docking, obviously you can't do that, but he did a well job as far as asking me about that. And just pay attention, man. Just pay attention. Pay attention to the the lumper fee stuff, the authorization code. Pay attention on the tools he's gonna tell you what to use, or what tools to bring with you. Pay attention to the air hoses. Pay attention on what to do, on how to slide your tandems, and what to do in case one of the tandem pins get stuck. Man, it's just so much that he's gonna try to help you learn. And just pay attention, man. Just pay attention. And one of the things I did this time around was I had a notepad, so I would write down things as he was telling me. One of the things I didn't understand, and I still struggle to understand also right now, is the weight distribution when when you're moving your tandems, and that 140 and 41 inch bridge law thing. I still struggle a little bit, but to understand it. But again, you just ask your trainer these questions, and if you don't understand, you can always call him. Hopefully, you can always call them, right? He or she. You can always call them. Hopefully, you can they'll answer their phone, and they'll try to help you as much as they can, man. And it's really a matter of just asking questions. And I know it's hard sometimes, because when you're new, you don't know what to ask, right? You don't even know where to start. So that was me, man. So that's why when this time around, when my trainers, they spoke, I try to pay attention as much. I try to write it down. Eventually, you begin to get curious, more about the topic, and you just elaborate, right? So that's what I did, man. And I'm just really thankful and grateful for this time around, its experience with being over the road, that training, or as a training student experience, right? So if you guys are trying to come over tonight, man, and you're thinking about it and you're wondering what the experience is like, because I know, it can be, a little a little daunting at times, because some of us, we've never had any kind of experience in trucking before. So I'm just sharing my experience so that you guys can have a general idea of what to expect or what to do. I hope it helps you guys. And if you guys have any more questions or comments or whatever, just go ahead and ask them away in the comments section like you guys have been doing. And I really appreciate the questions. I really do appreciate you guys just following me on this journey, man. And I lag behind in making these videos, man, because I've gone solo now, and just the excitement, the adrenaline, and the stress, and also driving at night, because I drive mostly at night now. By the time I park and shut down, I'm ready to I'm just ready to eat and go to sleep, man, and try to get some push-ups in or something, right? I wanted to give a quick shout out to the homie Yachty's. He's actually the one who actually hit me up and motivated me to make this video, man, because I haven't uploaded any videos, and he was like, man, you gotta do it, bro, you gotta do it. So shout out to the homeboy. I met him out in Indianapolis back in February when I was training with the other trainer, and ever since then, man, it's all been love, and it's all been good vibes with him. So man, much respects to him. He hit me up the other day, and he was just telling me, man, go keep at it, don't get discouraged, and he just gave me good words of encouragement, man. So I appreciate that, homie. And before I sign off, man, I'm going to ask you guys, or I'm going to tell you guys, if you are interested in joining Night, if you're interested in applying to Night, I'm going to put my referral link. So if you want to apply, if you can, use my referral link and apply through there. And yes, I'm going to receive some kind of pay for it, but if you could, I would appreciate that. I'm going to put that link in the description box and in the comments section. I'm going to pin it there. Again, if you could apply through there to that link, I would highly appreciate it. If not, it's all good. It's all gravy. Todo bien, todo tranquilo, Anyways, man, thanks for watching. Y'all stay safe.